Rap, did you start acting in New York?
L.A. I came out to L.A.
Okay.
The reason why I came out to L.A., this is a good Brownsville story. So in 88, before I had really figured out what I was going to do, my friends, now I was with some, at this point, like I wasn't doing anything, but they're my friends. I grew up with them. I had been with some dudes that had been, they're rough dudes. Robbing, drug dealers, you know, they were Brownsville dudes. But for me, they were my guys and shit. And they came. I went to college for one semester at SUNY Old Westbury. You probably went up there and bagged some chicks.
Where at?
In Westbury, in Long Island. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Union. I went to Union.
That's
was
pretty
one
cool.
Union up there.
Yeah.
Uniondale.
Yeah.
I went to Uniondale up there, hang out with the chick.
Right. So they came out to my college, and this is like a fucking. It's all kids from New York City. So my guy Boo Bear, who passed from Howard, and my two other friends, they come on like, yo, don't start any shit. Because these are literally dudes that were on some, like, they'd walk past you, yo, what are you looking at? And if you didn't say nothing, they and I'm like, yo, don't, nothing with anybody. Just, everybody's cool here. School, I go to school here. But these were literally on.
You can't take them out of the neighborhood, dude. You
literally can't.
You gotta leave them in the neighborhood.
You literally can't, because, like, they're on that, what are you looking at shit?
Insecure ass niggas, man. You can't go nowhere with them, man. That's how it was with my friends, too. You want to show your friends a good time? I made it. Come check this out, guys. And then they fucking go to fuck up your other new friends.
You tell
they
them
fucking
just
up
chill.
your new white friends. These motherfuckers, chill the fuck out, nigga. These my people, man. It's gonna be all right. I don't like these white motherfuckers looking at me.
You must have been on that, what are you looking at shit?
All the time. I had to learn. I get reprogrammed. Cuz had to reprogram me.
Because of what are you looking? You literally start. So we're up in fucking old Westbury. There had been a couple little like, yo, chill. Literally, like you have to like a pit bull. Yeah. Chill, stop. You know, you can't keep them off the leash. These are when I look back on it. So we made it for we were getting ready to leave. And we're coming out of some fucking like hallway or something like that. And these other two dudes like, yo, step outside. My man had just been in the hospital, had gotten shot in Brookdale.
I know Brookdale. I used to rob the building in Brookdale.
He had just gone out. He wasn't even healthy. He had just gotten shot.
Brookdale.
And he's like, he still has stitches in him. My other two guys were good. They're like, what are you looking at? Step outside. And the next thing you know, we're in a parking lot, and there's cars, and the dividers in the parking lots all have rocks. That's how they fill up, you know, the spaces. So when we step outside, they're already out there. They start throwing rocks. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So this one kid, me and him, we're like fighting and shit. We're like tight up, you know, like we're grabbing and shit like that. And I see his man, and it's either 3-on-4 or 2-on-4, but they were like, step outside. So we get outside, and me and this dude are like tied up. We're like, it's not like we're like fighting, we're like tied up. And I see the dude throwing a rock, coming at me throwing a rock. And I lean down like that, and I feel like boom. And I knew it wasn't a punch, just the way it hit me.
Felt the blood come down?
I felt the blood coming down. You see this scar right here.
I can dig it.
On my forehead. This shit. Oh. So they're like, I'm like, oh shit. I grabbed the dude. I get him on top of a car. Now, my weight is fully on him, right? My weight is fully on him. My arms are underneath him. I can't get my arms up. His head is right here, right to my face. This cocksucker, Mike, bit my fucking ear.
Oh,
everything goes,
nigga.
It looks,
Look at
no.
I got the Evander Holyfield.
Fuck, bro.
You do. You look like it.
He bit my fucking ear. And when he's biting my fucking ear, I go, yo, you're biting my fucking ear. I like as if he didn't notice shit. I feel like my ear, like it goes numb. I pull off him. I could feel blood coming down here, coming down here. No one's punched me. Like it's just a skirmish. We get in the car. We try to run these fucking dudes over. My Brownsville dudes who had one of them just gotten shot. Like I'm like, my life is over. I can't feel my ear. Like to them, this is like a nothing.
Yeah.
They're laughing. These dudes are laughing like, yo, son, your ear got bit. Yo, son, your ear.
Son! It's so good.
Bit my fucking ear. So when you bit that motherfucker's ear, I swear to God, I had a physical reaction that I know no one else.
Wow,
I understood
dude.
it. I understood that shit like what the pain of this shit was. I remember like, so I had to get a skin graft and my shit, you know, people don't see it.
That's so funny, man.
Fuck.
But that was that's what you get for hanging out with Brownsville dudes.
Yeah, man.
So then after that, you had.
I went to Brookdale. I went back to Brookdale Hospital. They had to put me in. They left me there. I'm waiting. This is 89. The fucking service in Brookdale is something that it should be ashamed of. I'm laying there. I'm waiting. I'm by myself. These guys don't wait. Like, you're good. You're gonna get a stitch. You'll be fine. And I'm on the gurney, you know, because I had, you know, they cover me up. And a guy comes he had no shirt on. He had a fucking huge wrap around his head. And I'm like getting agitated. Like, come on, when are they gonna get me out of here? When are they gonna get me out of here? The dude next to me in the gurney, he's like, what happened to you? I tell him the whole story that I just told him. I'm like 19, and my heart is racing. I'm scared to death, all this shit. I tell him this whole story like it's a big deal. He's talking to me, he got a whole wrap on his head. I said, what happened to you? He said, I got shot in the head. I was like, well, you could go first.
Yeah.
That's a real fucking story. Real fucking story. And then I remember, and then this is when you said started acting in 1989. I called my father, told him what happened, told him who I was with, and because I hadn't called him all night. He said, I was worried about you. And I told him what happened. He said, I'm glad you're right. He goes, I'm getting to the point where I'm scared the next phone call I'm going to get is you got a bullet in you.
Oh, no.
And that was the end of I went to Los Angeles a couple months later, and I was done. Because my father said that to me. I was like, that's not happening to me.